Good morning, Boo Crew. Hey, everyone. It is day 2 of Halloween week. So, hopefully, we have some friends who enjoyed yesterday so much, you're going to come back and have Halloween week day 2. So, it's Jody Brackbill, Stampin' Queen. I'm live in my studio right now. So, if you're with me, come on in. Let me know where you're joining from. Hopefully, it is as gorgeous at your house as it is at my house. It is a perfect Pennsylvania day today. So, all right, we got some friends coming on. I love to see that. Yay, day 2. All right. So, no face today. I am getting ready to run out and do a bunch of errands. So, I have to WALK the dog, and I'm not going to take my shower until after I get that done, which we're going to do after that. Then I'm going to go out and run my errands today. You like my Spidey gloves? These are my web shooters. So I need to get a new pair because look, oh, row. These guys have served me well. I was hoping that the Spirit of Halloween store would be open, but I don't think it is. I think I'm just a little bit too early yet. So, hopefully, everyone had a wonderful Labor Day. Tell us what you did over Labor Day weekend. We were together yesterday, so thank you for so many of you who took a little bit of time out of your holiday to come and stamp with me. And we just worked. It's labor here on the dairy farm. It's just another day. The cows don't take a 3-day weekend. And we did go have dinner with my dad and his wife, which was great. So, as you guys are coming in, the Boo Crew is going to comment Prize Patrol. So, that's going to get you entered into the daily giveaway. So, make sure you enter Prize Patrol as you are coming in. And then you want to stop back tomorrow to see if you are a lucky winner. Now, some Halloweener will get all of the projects that I am creating this week. So that's super fun. Barbecue and fireworks. Oh, that's awesome. I think the farmer planted grass yesterday. We did a little bit of work on our sidewalk. And so he was kind of leveling that out and planting grass amongst working. He was working as well. So, again, Halloween week. Here we are. If you're coming on in, welcome, Boo Crew. Comment Prize Patrol. And our winner from yesterday is Barb Patch. So, Barb, if you are watching, she commented on YouTube. So, I do pull from YouTube and Facebook. So, Barb, if you are hearing and seeing this, you want to message me so I can send you your Timeless Plaid and Storybook Moments Designer Paper Pack. Now, today I've got two. So, today's prize patrol is the beautiful bokeh and the mixed media. So, I've got paper packets that we are um, doing for daily prize patrol. All right, so a couple quick things. We'll do a little bit of housekeeping while you guys are coming in. Real quick, today is the last day to do my winter retreat. This is a retreat that I do locally in Chambersburg, Pennsylvania, in my town with my friend Connie Heisey. It is a full weekend, October 24 through 26, but you can join us just for Saturday. You can also get a to-go kit, but today is it. We are cutting her off. Registration ends today, and we're going to go ahead and start prepping. It will be a winter theme retreat, but it is being held in October. So if you need more information, it's been emailed. It's on my social media. I'm not sure if it's on my blog or not, but the information's out there. If you can't find it, message me and let me know. Now, the other thing that I did want to share really, really quickly, so please forgive me, I'm going to do a little self-serving for Sweet Grace because so many of you work with me along with Sweet Grace Ministries. So I am actually going to do a live tomorrow after our Halloween week. I'm going to hop on again and do another live to talk a little bit about Sweet Grace Ministries because their big fundraiser is coming up and I'm getting ready to do card making with them. And I have a walk team. So I am asking for donations for Sweet Grace and for my team. Now, if you're not familiar with Sweet Grace, in a nutshell, it is a local ministry. Well, it started local. It does support families over the entire country who have gone through infant loss, miscarriage, and neonatal death. So it is a very, very important ministry. It does support people all over our country. So it is not just local, but they are associated with many, many hospitals in Pennsylvania, as well as a couple other of our states. But our part is what I organize is the card making part. So we do make cards for them. I ask anyone who is interested to come alongside and support the card ministry. There's thousands and thousands of cards go out every single year. And my goal when I first became affiliated with Sweet Grace was to make sure that they never have to buy cards to send to these grieving families. So I rally the troops. So if you guys are interested in coming alongside and making some cards, we can use Christmas cards. So right now they are pretty covered for Christmas of this year. But I know that while you are making your Christmas cards, you may want to go ahead and make some for Sweet Grace. And that would be wonderful because we love having the stockpile. We don't like when they're getting down to the wire and getting their cards done and they're like, we're short, we don't have enough. I think they told me they send about 1,200 Christmas cards to these families. So, Christmas cards, if you are ready and willing, we will accept those cards. They can be sent to right to Sweet Grace. They can come to me if you need more details. Message me and let me know. Main thing to consider when it comes to card making for Sweet Grace is to make sure that nothing is super thick, like with ribbons or buttons or extra weight. Okay, we don't want to cost any more regular mailing than just a regular stamp. The other thing is just our standard card size is fine. The 8.5 by 11 cut in half to make two cards, 5.5 by 4.25 standard size is fine. When it comes to Christmas, Christmas sentiments, we do want to avoid anything that would relate to children, to Santa. That can kind of be a little bit of a trigger because please remember these are going to families who have lost their babies. Happy Christmas, Merry Christmas, that type of thing is fine. We do have a thinking of you at Christmas stamp that I have had custom made, that is available for purchase. If you need that information, let me know. Nick at Magnuson Stamps has helped create a couple different stamps for me, but I do have a thinking of you at Christmas available through his website. And so, yeah, this is a great time to use up your patterned paper. Simple is fine. It does not have to be Stampin' Up either. That's a big question. No, it does not have to be Stampin' Up related. Just want it to be homemade. Please make sure that the inside is completely blank. They're going to put their own sentiment, their own scripture, their own greeting, whatever they need to do. Please have the insides blank. I know that's hard. We do like to make our insides pretty, but blank insides. And if you are putting something on the back, please do not relate it to you if you are a demonstrator. You can say handmade by or made with love, something along those lines, but please do not have anything that links back to you as business oriented. Okay. So, should you have any questions, join me live tomorrow. I'm going to be going over a lot more detail about the walk and about the stamps that we have available. But we do send cards for Mother's Day, Father's Day, the anniversary of the baby's passing, as well as Christmas. And I would say it's 4 to 5,000 cards. So as you're getting into the holiday season and you're making Christmas cards, keep Sweet Grace in mind. And if you're interested and need more information, just hit me up and let me know. All right, mystery box. We have a lot of stamping to do today. Mystery box two, you guys. There are two left. I had 26. We are down to 20. We have sold 24, so there are two left. If you've been on the fence, I would get off it. Get off the fence, y'all. Hop off and come join me. Get yourself a mystery box. All right, Spooky Halloween. That's what we're working with today. This is an online exclusive. So, all right, let me just see who we've got going on because I was blathering on about Sweet Grace. I shouldn't say that. Sweet Grace is so important. All right, we've got Debbie and Lori and Cindy, Tony, Tina. All right, friends. We got lots of prize patrollers. The Boo crew is here. Joy is here. Melinda, Lori, Sharon, Corinne. Awesome. I love it. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you are a replay, make sure you comment replay to be entered to win yourself a prize patrol. Okay. Let's get crack-a-lackin', shall we? Okay, we're going to create this super cute and easy little card here using our spooky sweet sweet. So let me make myself some room here because we're going to do a card and then we are going to do a treat box. So Joy, there are only two left. So the link is in the description of the video. It's been emailed out and also on social media. It's also on my blog. So you can hop over there, find that link and get yourself one of those mystery boxes. Okie dokie, artichokes. We've got some basic gray. Let me put my blog up here where, oh, they changed some things. What's this? Nope. Okay, there's my blog. It's going to scroll across the bottom. I did have on day 1 of Halloween week, the blog post is up. So the pictures from yesterday are there. Also, the dimensions and the recipe is there for what I used. There is also a link to the mystery box. So you can hop up there or hop over there and snag that. All right, basic gray, basic black, basic white, basic, but not, right? We might be calling them basic, but this card is not. So I did basic black and can you see that embossed there? That is with this one. And I don't know its name, but I bet one of you guys does. Swirly embossing folder, something like that. So I did that ahead of time. If anyone happens to know the name of that, it's in the annual catalog. You can pop it in the comments. This becomes like a little scavenger hunt when I can't remember the names of the product that I'm using. Then I have a bit of the designer series paper. This is one of the tags. So we've got a little bit of that. And later today, if you hop over to my blog, you'll find this information with the measurements so that you can create at home if you want to make this project. Some of that gorgeous petunia pop ribbon. So swirly. Tony for the win. I should say, Tony, it's less Tony Shaw, but I'm not sure. Is that a combo of names or is that actually your name? Am I calling you incorrectly? I kind of assumed it's two names, but I could be wrong. So you let me know. Less Tony. Maybe it's Le Tony. Maybe you're French. Le Tony. It could be. All righty. Oh, Tina got it too. So swirly. Oh my God, it's so swirly. Tony is me, Les is my husband. That's what I thought, but I didn't. I made an assumption. I'm gonna just say it's fancy, and I'm calling you Le Tony from now on. Le Tony. That'll be your French name. All right. Here we go. We wrapped a little bit of that petunia pop around here, around that card base. Has a little bit of iridescent shimmer. Yummy. Now, ahead of time, I did our stylish shapes. So we die cut those out, basic white and petunia pop. That petunia just works so well. A lot of times I think we think black and orange for Christmas, but I love this black and petunia pop. I sent the card way over here. Okay, so we're going to add that. Dimensionals, where would you be? Come here, Pop-Tarts. No, I thought I had an open one from yesterday. I do. We're going to use that up. If we're lucky this week, I will use all the Pop Dots and be able to throw that away. That's like the highlight of my stamping sometimes is when I use all of those pieces. You love the ribbon savers. Oh my gosh. Yes. So Tina's mentioning I call them bow biters, but these are actually made by my team leader, Cindy. These are ribbon savers. She makes these in a couple different sizes. I I just jokingly call them bow biters, but they're actually called ribbon savers. So you can get those from my team leader, Cindy. She has all kinds of fun organizational tools that she and her husband create with a 3D printer. All right, now we don't have to do much here because we're going to use these cutie patooties that pop right out of the designer series paper. So let's add a little bit of adhesive to our glue, and that's going to bubble out of our pot. Double, double, toil and trouble, right? All right, so since we're doing, it is Stamp the Love, Debbie. Stamp the Love, Cindy Fodor. So you can pull her up on the interweb and find her information. Stamp the Love, Cindy Fodor. And all right, Debbie Richards. Did you register for our team meeting? No, no, no. Registration in, okay, never mind. I was just going to say, if any of my team is on here and attending my team meeting in October, y- you might be getting these. So that's a little sneaky peek. Debbie's on my team, and if you're coming to our team meeting in October, that's what I'm going to say. Don't tell anyone though, okay? It's a little bit of a secret surprise. So I just added my, come on, come on here. Okay, so I got the broom on there. We got some of our goo and our cauldron. What I was going to say was, since we're talking about Halloween, what's your favorite Halloween movie? Do you guys watch Halloween movies? Scary movies, happy movies, cute movies, cartoony movies? I know one of my favorite Halloween movies, and I'll see who says it first. Whoever mentions one of my favorite Halloween movies. Okay, so there we have our cute little ribbon on here. Now, what else do we have? Friggin' bats. Let's put some friggin' bats on here. I am not a fan of bats. These are okay, but in real life, ooh, um, I have a fear. Like I didn't know I did, but it's a thing. I have a bat phobia, like as in paralyzing fear. Oh, Cindy, right off the jump. Cindy Linthicum, right off the jump. My favorite Halloween movie, Hocus Pocus. Debbie's got it. Yeah, that's your favorite one. It's such a cute movie, and you cannot go wrong with that cast, right? That is just they are an amazing cast. Okay, so let's get a little bat on here. Where do we want him? Let's do here. There's a bat. Now I have a couple bats. Oh, we'll put another one on, even though it's black on black. There you go. Okay, so there we are. Couple little bats on there. Now I'm gonna see if I have Winker Stella here. I don't I don't want to make a mess, but I'm going to do some Winkostella. This one's getting a little bit dry. So we're going to glimmer up our potion. Yeah, this one is, oh, am I going to make a mess? I'm going to work on that one. It's a little bit dry, but I would put some glimmer on there. I think that would look really, really cute. Oh, Joy, you got your mystery box. I love it. Good job. Good job. So now let's take our Happy Halloween, stamp that in our petunia pop. And now it's time for a little fussy fuss. So we're just going to fussy cut this out. There is not a die for it. So I'm just going to do a little fussy cutting. I probably should have done this before you guys got here, but it's okay. You'll have to watch me. And there's no rhyme or reason for fussy cutting. I am going to show you a little, let me see if I can show you a little secret when I'm done here. For those of you, I hear a lot of times that there's people that really struggle with the intricate, cutting, whether it's arthritis or vision. I love our paper snips for that reason because they just make it so much easier to do fussy cutting. But we no longer have paper snips, so sad. Um, sad, sad, sad. Hopefully we will, but our company that makes them stopped making them. So they've been discontinued. But let me show you something when I'm done here that might help you a little bit. Okay. Happy Halloween. So some Pop Tarts on here. And I feel like, let me see if we have some biddies. I have biddies, but I have black biddies, and that's perfect because it's going to go on a black card, and that works out well. Okay. Happy Halloween. Oh my gosh. It's adorable. It's so cute. I want to eat it. Oh no, it's not cute yet because it doesn't have its gems. Let's get its gems on here. So we're going to do these Petunia Pop. I told you yesterday, but if you're new, be careful when you're getting these off because they are foam. And so they kind of fold a little bit. So you just want to have a little bit of caution when you're popping these off that you don't lose the points of your star. Okay. And they're glimmery. So what more could you want? Is that not adorable? Oh my gosh, come on. So stinking cute. Okay. So I promised you let's get things out of the way. I'm going to make a mess here. I have sugar booger. I don't know that I have a piece of paper. Um, I wanted to show you a little bit easier way for you guys that struggle with the fussy cutting. All right, let me just get it. Hold, please. Don't go anywhere. Okay, so one of the things that you can do is take your stamp and put it onto your piece of cardstock and then just lightly trace it with a pencil. Okay, and then fussy cut that way. So you don't get you're going to be able to follow along and then just cut on the inside of, well, stamp it, obviously. Okay. So hold on a second. Maybe I'm doing that backwards. It needs to go this way. Sorry, Charlie's. Yeah, you're going to do that. So stamp it and then trace around there. Okay, so you want to do it this way, backwards. Actually, not backwards. That's the correct way. Am I making sense? Put it down, trace, stamp, cut out. Okay. So you don't have as much little fussy. See how I go fussy, like in here. Fuss, 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 fuss. I don't know, a little bit easier. I've heard from some people that say that's a little bit easier for them. Those who struggle with the eyeballs or the hand coordination. Okay, are you ready to make some treats? If we have trick-or-treaters coming, or we have kids or grandkids or Sunday school classes, or you're a teacher, anyone, if you even want to take something into work, we're going to make a treat. So hold on. And it's a kit. So, did you know that we have a Halloween kit? This is the Sweet and Spooky kit. You're going to get 4 of each kind. So, you get lots of treats to make. So, I love doing this with a kit because it's quick and it's easy, and this one is no stamping. So, pretty inexpensive when it comes to that. here is how big it is. So it is a nice size treat. Okay, so perfect for fitting in some goodies. Lots of candy, maybe some pretzels, some snacks, lots and lots. So did I say 4? Somebody's saying 5. Let me look. Oh yeah, 5. Did I say 4? I think I did. So 5 of each of those. So yeah, 15. 15 of these. Alrighty, so everything that you need is in here. So we're gonna make this one here. We need some gems. We've got our tear and tape, everything you need, everything. All that you need is scissors. There is our twine. We need, well, I'm going to keep that in a bag. I have all my pieces and parts, but there, I have it all punched out ready to make even more. It is a nice size. It is a nice size treat. I kind of thought it would fit, a lot of candy would fit in there. But I kind of was feeling like a little gummy, like gummy pack fruit snacks. Fruit snacks, pretzels, they have those individual packages of things if you didn't want to give a lot of candy. If you want to fill it with carrots and celery, you could do that too. I know I don't want to trick or treat at your house if you're giving away carrots and celery. But okay, let's see if I can figure out how to do this without my instructions. They do have instructions, I just don't have them laid out. So it already comes cut and ready, and it's holographic. So how fun is that? So I would suggest your bone folder, but if you don't have one, it's okay. Just make all the folds nice and crisp. It helps the thing go together so much easier when you kind of break down the fibers of the cards. Anybody know what the price is? I did not look. It is 15. You get 15 treat boxes. Everything you need is in it, so you don't have to add anything but a pair of scissors to cut the twine. So I'm sure one of you guys knows how much it is. How much is that doggy in the window? All right. Tear and tape on this edge right here. And this edge right here. That's it. That's all there is. Now, if you wanted to add a little bit more tape, depending on how heavy the item is, it's pretty solid in there. I feel pretty comfortable, but if you're filling it with like a bag of coins or a bunch of rocks, you might want to add a little bit more. Rocks, carrots, celery, all the things children love at Halloween. $21. Thank you, Cindy. $21 for that kit. That is a steal. So now you're going to just fold this. Here's our tear and tape, and then just fold it shut. Bada bing, bada boom. Close these in. Peel this one off here. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. I love when you do scavenger hunting for me. That's it. Now, there are score lines in here. Okay, you can really see them in the house. See the little score lines? They're already put in there for you. So it will pinch shut. So all you have to do is just start to pinch it, and then kind of, a milk carton. Remember those milk cartons at school from Harrisburg Dairies? If you're a local, you would get your little white milk or chocolate milk. That's what it is. And that's the thing I love about it is it just is going to be held closed with a this is fun. The word I'm looking for, it'll come to me. Clothespin and Q-tip are what keeps coming. That is not what it is. Paperclip. Thank you. It's a fun game menopausal women play. Am I right? My God, it's like trying to figure out what you're trying to say and the words just don't come. Okay, so now we've got all these little pieces here. Let me get my instructions because I don't remember what it looks like finished. Oh, he's got his little He's got a little sign. Eek. Okay, so we have got these little holes. So I'm just going to poke them out here. This little tag. So you get all 3 of these boxes. You say there's 2. Here is my 3rd. That's the word I'm looking for. Paperclip. Paperclip. I am scared for what's going to happen to me. Okay, so let's flip these guys over here. We've got some dimensionals somewhere. At least y'all are taking the ride with me. If you saw my Facebook post the other day, I'm not even kidding you guys. I went to Hobby Lobby with my shoes on the wrong feet. How does that happen? Now, everybody's saying, how come your feet didn't hurt? It's like a sloppy pair of Hey Dudes. That's what I had on. So, if you know Hey Dudes, it makes sense that I could easily put them on the wrong feet. But I'm walking in and I'm like, man, like, is my sock weird? Like, is there something in my shoe? And I look down and I'm like, oh my God, girl, you have got your shoes on the wrong feet. How? What? Yeah. Anyway, I'm like a toddler again. So I'm just glad that some of you guys are in it with me. Okay, so this says to put a dimensional here, put one here, and put one on the back of Casper. There's what we're supposed to do. Now in this little guy here, we need to do a teeny little bit of tear and tape. So let's put a little bit there. I'm just always glad when there's other people that say that they have that. And I think the frustrating part is it's calling it's like the word is in there and it won't come out. Thank you for saying I'm normal. Oh, it's frustrating when you've never dealt with that. I'm very organized. I'm very type A. Almost some would say I'm a little like too black and white and too perfectionistic. That might be something that the farmer says. I don't have much flexibility. And it's so frustrating when I'm like, oh my gosh, like, why can't I remember things? Got to write everything down. Okay, so this and this go together like this. So match up the holes. Okay. This goes together much faster when you're not doing a video. Oh, you're so welcome, Betty. I saw that we were getting down to the wire, and I think you were able to get put Casper on. Hello, you cute little ghosty. Get your mystery box. Okay, now we need a piece of one thing I'm going to tell you. So if you're getting this kit, a couple of you said you're going to get this kit. Inside your twine is a surprise. It's your little wooden picks. So be careful when you pull your twine out that you don't go crazy and then you have your little wooden picks everywhere. So I'm going to pull out some of my baker's twine, black and white. Love it. Love it. Love it. And we're going to tie our bow here onto our. How do you tie a bow? Get your memory working. You're just talking about how you're losing it. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Tie a bow. It's easier. It's not as easy as I make it look with these gloves on. That's for show. All right. We can fuss with that later, but there it is. There's our cute little bow. I might have to. That's going to make me crazy that it's like sideways, but that's okay. Keep on going. Now we're going to peel off these bits here and wrap it around our toothpick. Okay. Oh, I'm going to make they're both pointy ends, aren't they? They're both pointy ends. I don't want to hurt anyone with them. Oh, you dummy. I'm so glad you guys are watching this so that you know what not to do. Make your eek go the right way. Holy Lord Almighty. Okay. It's it's a Monday on a Tuesday. Okay, there we are. Now we need another. I'm sweating. Shit, sorry, now I'm swearing. Oh my God. Hopefully you guys will come back and everything will be better. Dawn, you're arriving just in time for Sweat and Swearing with Jody. It is called Sweet and Spooky. Sweet and Spooky, and it is 15 treats. So here's one, two, a three. And they are stinking cute. I mean, can you just get more cute than this? All right, where do you go? You go like so. I don't want to cover up my ghost, but I thought I kind of was like, would you hold it here? Would you put it in your hand? But see, it won't kind of won't work out. Will it? Yes. We're gonna drat. It's not this hard, you guys. It really is not this hard. I'm making it so much more difficult because I want it to look like he's holding it. Come on, Casper, work with me, buddy. There we go. It doesn't have to be this hard. Okay, so now we're going to find one of these Q-tips, whatever I called them, paper clips, rubber band, and that's going to go on our holding our treat shut. The thing that I like that they did, which was smart, thank you, Stampin' Up, for creating this so that your people do not need to rip apart your packaging. That's what makes you feel at home. Oh, good. Sweating and Swearing. That's going to be my new live. That's what I'm going to call it. Every Wednesday, Sweat and Swear with Jody. Do I need to put something on here to hold it down? I think I do. I'm going to put a dimensional on here just so that my tag. So all you have to do. Oh, son of a biscuit. I just broke my little thing. Damn it to myself. It's okay. Nobody knows. It's stuck in there. I snapped it with my thumb. So be careful with your sticks. I think I swore again. Oh, okay. Oh, gems. We need to put on some gems. Let's gem this baby up. Where are we putting gems? Wherever you want them. Wherever you want your pretties to go. These are nice holographic because they match the little ghosty there. So that's cute. Very, very cute. Let's put one more on there. All right, so now I will tell you this was the most difficult one. I'm glad I saved it for the video so that you could watch me on the struggle bus this morning. But here's all three of them. I did them in minutes, let me tell you, minutes. So there we are. Oh my gosh, Lori, maybe that's it. Lori, maybe that's going to be our new bingo, our new Zingo, sweating and swearing. We might have some people that won't join us anymore, but we might have more people that do. So there are your three treat boxes. Actually, such a good size. I'm really, really impressed with them. $21, and you get everything that you need, no stamping at all, and super quick and super cute. And then, like I said, I really like that all you have to do is just pop off your Q-tip paper clip. Good Lord. There you go. Look at, you could put a lot in there. And then your treat stays on, and then you just close it and put your paper clip back on. Okay, so here are our three treats. Mystery box people, I had grand plans. Oh, yeah, the size of the Easter ones. I forgot about that. I had grand plans that these were going to be a gift for you, my lovely mystery box people. And guess what? They don't fit in your mystery box. Gee willikers. So when you get this, you'll have to assemble it yourself. I'll have all your pieces and parts, but you'll just have to actually make it because it's way bigger than I thought. Because I thought, oh, this would be so cute to put in my mystery box. They would love it. So it's going to just be a little bit, interactive for my mystery boxers. You'll have to just tape it together and put your own paper clip on there. I will have treats for you though. Don't worry about that. I've got your treats. Okay, so we did that one. And then we had this cute little happy Halloweeny card. Okay, guys, so that's what I've got for you today. I am actually going to hop off of here and I'm going to run over to Norlo Park, which is the place I hold my Sweet Grace Ministry stamping event in the spring. So I am going to do it again. I'm going to go over, and today's the first day that I can reserve that. And since we were talking a little bit about Sweet Grace, I just wanted to give a little shout out that yes, I am doing, yeah, that's what I'm going to do, Joan. I'm just going to put it in. You'll just have to fold it back up because I don't want to smush it. That wouldn't be good. So yeah, I am doing my Sweet Grace event in the spring, hopefully for April. And so I'm going to go over there and register and hold that, get my venue for that. So for those of you who support that event, I will have in person and I will have to go options to support our ministry. All right. It is stinking cute. You are so right. I mean, I love it. So tomorrow I'm going to pull in another one of our stamps, which I think is called Fright Night. That's the other Halloween stamp that we have. So I'm going to pull that in, work with that a little bit. And we might have a wow project tomorrow. Not that these aren't wow, but we might have a wow. So don't forget to comment Prize Patrol. Don't forget, I think maybe now I have one mystery box left, or it may be sold out. I don't know. But if you've thought about it, you better hop over there and get it. And check this out. You can hop over to my website and grab the spooky, what did we say it was? Spooky Sweet? Spooky and Sweet. Sweet and spooky, sweet and spooky kit, and make a bunch of those up for your friends and your family and your trick-or-treaters and your neighbor and your Walmart greeter. And then join me tomorrow for more sweating and swearing with Jody. Have a good day, friends. Love ya. Bye-bye.